Well, great morning, everyone. Give the cards a good shuffle here. Ruffle and shuffle them. And we'll just see what they're going to point to today. Open-ended reading. I'm not asking anything specific, although I may ask in the next go-round about what's going to happen with Blanch when he has to give explanations as to why he hasn't released all the Epstein files. But at the moment, we're just going to do a open-ended reading. And what are you going to tell us this morning? So the reading is about the topic of a new action. So when it comes to this new action, the energy coming in is feeling beleaguered. Above it, we have what they're trying to get away with, the takeaway, and the foundation with this is things up in the air. Now, I'm wondering if this was the second one I was going to ask about Todd Blanche having to go to the court. Because the things they're trying to get away with, it's still up in the air. There's a new action. The judge is saying, what the hey is going on? And you need to give an explanation. And he's feeling beleaguered by this because he's got to do it under oath. So let's see what the energy going on with it now is. Yeah, message about the action. This is coming up in the next few days. The challenge, let's see, this is going to be interesting. The challenge is, yeah, painful. Very, very painful. Okay? This is weighing on his heart, on his mind. How the hey, and am I going to get out of this one? Okay? Because above it, we have the White House leaning on him to, again, be able just to get away with all this stuff. The foundation is that pesky little thing called justice. Yeah, the courts. The White House versus the courts. The courts are going, all this stuff is still up in the air. And you need to come in and give an account. And we want to know why. We want to know why. Now I'm feeling to give these a good ruffle shuffle one more time. Don't ask me why, but that's the feeling I'm getting. So potential outcome is, yeah, looking to experts. Looking to the experts. And we know who the expert in this case is. It's the courts. The outside influence is the concrete message, the message about the evidence. Okay? Above it, we have the manipulation by the White House trying to get away with this, trying to railroad it, trying to hide it. But the foundation is, you know, Democrats, etc., and justice pushing for what's up in the air. Blanche is still on the hook now, this new action. He's feeling beleaguered. The message is about the action. The challenge is mentally, physically painful. Outcome is we are looking at the experts for their, and the outside influence is the testimony. It's about the concrete, all the rest of the files, the other half of the files that he's still trying to manipulate. So let's see what's pushing the reading. First thing out is the message about the mentality or information, the absolute abuse of power, this ongoing, being ruled by the mind, okay, rulership of the mind, to abuse this, okay, and to put out some fakaka answer. there is the light that's going to be shed on what they've been trying to build for, guess who? Trumpenstein. Okay? They're looking at the long term. What's gaining strength is looking at the delusion, the illusion, the things done by the dark of night. They are moving forward, club in hand. He's feeling more pushed to the edge, trying to repress this, but he is out in the cold, and the swords are coming down when it comes to the ability to control. What's being worked on is what they've been withholding and pondering and not liking what's coming because of what they've been trying to sell. When it comes to his sycophants, to get a I'm on blank mode at the moment, to get a victory when it comes to what's being birthed in America, but unfortunately for them, it's a tower moment. When it comes to the family, when it comes to the truth, figuring out the next move, there is an absolute agreement about the actions in hand and the actions being controlled with what's being handed out or not, as this case may be, with things in motion, this new information coming out, and Todd Blanche is facing a loss with what he's trying to juggle for the wealthy. And there's a wealth of evidence there waiting that they are trying to gaslight the courts with and walk away from what's coming in. And this is not looking good for Blanche. Okay? This is what he's feeling like. Maybe he's going to be ushered off because of the evidence in hand and what's being shared and ongoing investigations into what they're hiding. There is a fight with what's being offered up, and rapidly coming, though, for him is things being overturned. His mind is racing when it comes to the dark side, trying to justify, but the court wants balance when it comes to the Epstein files that they have been refusing to allow people to see. And with the choice made in life, here comes the harvest, the cup of abominations overflowing, the nightmare that's in session, the burden that he's got now for the Republicans and for those in the that they're trying to run cover for, the wealthy organization behind the scenes running the trafficking and the sexual exploit and all of this. The wheel is turning on what they've had the lid on. There is judgment coming down when it comes to those in charge, mentally tying them up, restricting them. Okay? He is going to wind up having big restrictions placing them. They want this to end across the world. So this new concrete thing is coming out. So it is, to say it's not going to go well for Blanche is an understatement. Okay? The court is not playing. He's going to go in there and try to give a bunch of double speak and, you guys don't have any rulership over us and we can do what we want and these are doubles and this is, he's going to try to give a round robin of just BS. Rainbow-colored BS. You can take your unicorn rainbow. That's what I'm seeing. He's coming in with this unicorn of rainbow BS that's just flying out the back end. of how he's going to try to, you know, pretty this up and make it seem something other than what it is, okay? But it's not going to fly. It's not going to fly. I see the judge wanting to put in, like, what are those things, the ball thing in the mouth? He's going to be so done with listening to Blanche and the nonsense they're going to try to put in there. He wants to put one of the big ball restraints in his mouth. Yeah, Blanche is going down in flames, okay? He's going down in flames when it comes to dealing with this judge. So that, I'm just going to leave that here. It's not going to go well for Blanche. Thinks he's going to parade this unicorn BS flying out, you know, in rainbow measures and try to sparkle it up, and it's not going to fly. Yeah, no, not going to fly at all. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.